Welcome you both to Primetime Entrepreneur. I'm Jamil Glenn. We have Sean Walker and Charles Barrett here, and we're going to be talking about a lot of things here today. We're going to talk about websites. We're going to talk about design. We're going to talk about your history and how you're able to do the nuances for your clients. So let's just jump right in. Um, Very first question I have, and I this is probably more of a Sean question. The very first question I have is about the process, like the concept phase of websites. So, can you tell me? And I think this will be beneficial to a lot of business owners because a lot of times they want a lot and they want to do a lot, and their minds are everywhere. But can you tell me how you go about the process of building out a website for your clients on the business side?
Yeah, for sure. I think it starts with the psychology of the client, right? What they want, what they need, because sometimes what they want and what they need is two totally different things, and how to give it to them. So I think that Charles and I, our biggest thing is setting expectations. That's a
Mhm.
huge, asset in the beginning. If you set the expectations correctly, then you can manage them throughout. And I think that we have our process of getting together with them. We have our discovery period where we find out what the business does, what their goals are, and then really going from there and using all of our platforms and resources to give them what they need.
So in the beginning part where or if a client comes to you and says they want to do a website, and let's just say it's like I don't know, you know, they're 20-30 million dollar business and they want to do a website. Do they generally give you a lot of ideas on what they want, or do you have to kind of like, is there a process involved with you having to pull all of that stuff out of them for you to be able to create something that they would like? Because again, like they don't know what they want initially, right?
Right.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I could sort of speak to that in a way. It's that, again, like what Sean had mentioned was what we like to refer to as like the discovery phase. It's more than just, asking a few questions.
Mhm.
One thing that I feel like we kind of at least pride ourselves on, at least with our experiences, is 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 how we really try to take the time to know the client,
Hmm.
and really understand their business. Right now, obviously, it's like we're not going to know everything there is to know. But one of the things that we do is really just spark and inspire conversation. And just through our experience, that you start to be able to sort of pick up on bits and pieces of things that you're really trying to understand what like and really trying to hit up what is their end goal.
Right.
And that's one of the most important questions, because it's like we're not just trying to create something that's new and beautiful and looks well. It's like, how is this going to serve you? How is this going to serve your business? Because I mean, websites are obviously very important these days, and it's like and it's evolved quite a bit from since it started, where before it was almost kind of like glorified magazine ad, but now it's a matter of it's so much more of a tool, and there's so many different components of it that can work well for your business. So it's really trying to kind of establish what's the best, smartest way to kind of get us to that end goal. So that's where that discovery session comes in, where we're really sort of talking to key decision makers, and really try to get into their heads, to understand what it is that they're trying to do.